The sun rises like an incandescent blade over the savanna. The horizon burns in red and gold. Life awakens under the threat of the heat to come. In the center of this immensity, a group of Australopithecus moves forward. Lean bodies, tense muscles, short, rhythmic steps. They advance in search of water, in search of survival. The cracked soil tells the story of a merciless drought. The wind carries dust, and the scent of earth scorched by the relentless sun. With every step, uncertainty lingers. Will there be game? Will there be water? First trial. The invisible hunter the group follows antelope tracks into a narrow valley. Hope mingles with caution. In their hands, sharp stone flakes catch the morning light. Fragile, but lethal. Seeds of technology. The first steps toward invention. But before the hunt begins, the savanna roars. From the shadows, a saber-toothed cat emerges. Eyes fixed, muscles taut, jaws armed with fangs that have ended countless lives. The silence lasts only an instant. Then chaos erupts. The group explodes into action. Bodies scatter, forming a defensive circle. Hoarse cries echo across the plain. Arms rise. Stones and branches turned into weapons thrust outward at the predator. The great cat advances, circles, threatens, but finally withdraws. No victory, only survival. The hunter will return. The burden of hunger days pass, and hunger deepens. The lakes are gone. Only cracked mud remains. Animal bones lie scattered, silent witnesses of death. They dig for roots, chew bitter fruits, scrape bark from trees. It is never enough. Tension grows. Shoulders collide. Eyes lock in dispute. Yet, even in hunger, sharing emerges. A fruit divided, a root offered. The cruelty of famine begins to weave the first threads of cooperation. Second trial. The sky in fury when their bodies can endure no more. The sky itself turns against them. Black clouds swell on the horizon. The heat breaks into violent winds. Lightning tears across the plain. The dry earth turns to mud. Rivers swell into raging serpents. The tribe is caught in the storm's fury. Blinded by rain, torn by wind, they scramble up the rocks of a narrow gorge. The earth gives way behind them. Thunder roars. One by one, they reach a cave. Dark, damp, solid. Here they collapse. Exhausted, safe for now. For the first time, survival means more than open ground. It means refuge. The cave and the bone inside. Their eyes adjust. Bones of animals lie scattered. Prey dragged here by predators long gone. Danger remains close, but opportunity is closer. Stone flakes split bone. Marrow is drawn out. Scarce but nourishing. Days pass. The cave becomes more than a shelter. It becomes a center of survival. They store fruits in damp cracks. They strike stone against stone, discovering sparks, too brief to burn, but a promise of fire to come. The invisible bond, the merciless climate, the failed hunts, the sudden storms. All of it shapes not only the body, but the spirit. They move in unison now. They protect one another. They face predators together. Survival has become alliance. The tribe is born. At dusk, when the sky blazes orange, they emerge from the cave. Scarred, but transformed. Not the same as before. The climax, the new hunt days later, antelopes move across the plain. Agile, alert. The group watches, learns, waits. They no longer rush in disorder. They encircle. They drive. They strike in unison. The attack is brutal. Risk everywhere. But the circle tightens. Stones strike. The prey falls. For the first time in many days, victory is theirs. The reward blood is shared. Flesh divided. No shouts of triumph. Only heavy breath. only survival, but something greater has been won. The birth of collective triumph. Night falls. The group rests at the cave's mouth. The moon lights weary faces. Some play with sparks, watching the fleeting glow. They do not yet master fire, but they sense it, as if the flame were already within them, waiting. The wind sweeps across the plains. Predators prowl at a distance. But here, under the moon, in silence shared, something greater has been born. Resilience. Not just the survival of this day, but the certainty that together they can endure. On this ancestral night, humanity learns its first eternal lesson. The world may be merciless, but united we endure.